মাননীয় স্পিকার মহাশয়, আমি আপনার অনুমতিতে আজকে কর্মসূচিতে ক্রমিক সংখ্যা 8 আমার নামের সাথে উল্লেখিত দস্তাবেজে হিন্দি ও ইংলিশ সংস্করণ সবার টেবিলে পেশ করছি। আইটেম নাম্বার 9 শ্রী সুকান্ত মজুমদার মহাশয়। শ্রী সুকান্ত মহাশয়, আমি আপনার অনুমতিতে আজকে সংসদীয় কর্মসূচিতে আমার নামের সাথে উল্লেখিত ক্রমিক সংখ্যা 9 যে পেপারে রয়েছে দস্তাবেজ রয়েছে সবার টেবিলে পেশ করছি। আইটেম নাম্বার 10 শ্রী বৈজয়ন্ত পান্ডা মহাশয়। মাননীয় স্পিকার মহাশয়, আমি হিন্দি এবং ইংরেজি সংস্করণ আয়কর বিধেয়ক 2025 আয়কর বিল 2025 এর উপর নির্বাচন কমিটির যে প্রতিবেদন তা উপস্থাপন করব। নাম্বার 11 শ্রী বৈজয়ন্ত পান্ডা। মাননীয় স্পিকার মহাশয়, আমি আজকে সংসদীয় কর্মসূচিতে আয়কর বিল 2025 এর নির্বাচন কমিটির সামনে দেওয়া প্রমাণের রেকর্ডের একটি অনুলিপি যা আমার নামের সাথে উল্লেখিত রয়েছে 11 নম্বর সংখ্যায় তা পেশ করছি। নাম্বার 12 শ্রী পঙ্কজ চৌধুরী মহাশয়। সভাপতি মহাশয়, আমি আপনার অনুমতিতে হিন্দি এবং ইংরেজি সংস্করণ বিভিন্ন কেন্দ্রীয় সংস্থা থেকে অপ্রচলিত বাজেয়াপ্ত সম্পদ সম্পর্কে সাংসদ শ্রী পরশোত্তম ভাই রূপালা জিজ্ঞাসা করা তারকাবিহীন প্রশ্ন নম্বর 1123 2/12/2024 তারিখে দেওয়া উত্তর সংশোধন করা এবং উত্তর সংশোধন করতে বিলম্বের কারণ উল্লেখ করে সবার টেবিলে পেশ করছি। আইটেম নাম্বার 13 শ্রী অর্জুন মাননীয় স্পিকার মহাশয়, আমি আপনার অনুমতিতে আমার সহকর্মী শ্রী জয়ন্ত চৌধুরীর তরফ থেকে দক্ষতা উন্নয়ন ও উদ্যোক্তা মন্ত্রক সম্পর্কিত অনুদানের দাবিতে 24-25 শ্রম বস্ত্র ও দক্ষতা উন্নয়ন সম্পর্কিত স্থায়ী কমিটির তৃতীয় প্রতিবেদনে অন্তর্ভুক্ত সুপারিশগুলি বাস্তবায়নের অবস্থা, দক্ষতা উন্নয়ন ও উদ্যোক্তা মন্ত্রক সম্পর্কিত অনুমোদনের দাবিতে 2025-26 শ্রম বস্ত্র ও দক্ষতা উন্নয়ন সম্পর্কিত স্থায়ী কমিটির 6তম প্রতিবেদনে অন্তর্ভুক্ত সুপারিশগুলি বাস্তবায়নের অবস্থা যা 13 নম্বর সংখ্যায় উল্লেখিত রয়েছে তা সবার টেবিলে পেশ করছি। ধন্যবাদ। নাম্বার 14 শ্রী গণেশ সিং মহাশয়। শ্রী গণেশ সিং মহাশয়, অধ্যক্ষ মহাশয়, আমি সুপারিশ করছি যে 1/7/2024 সংসদ কর্তৃক গৃহীত প্রস্তাবের কমিশন সংখ্যা 7 ধারা 3 অনুসারে সংসদ সদস্যগণ একক হস্তান্তরযোগ্য ভোটের মাধ্যমে আনুপাতিক প্রতিনিধিত্ব পদ্ধতি অনুসারে নিজেদের মধ্যে থেকে 20 জন সদস্যকে নির্বাচন করে সমিতির প্রথম অধিবেশনের তারিখ থেকে শুরু করে 1 বছরের মেয়াদে অন্যান্য পশ্চাৎপদ শ্রেণীর কল্যাণ সংক্রান্ত সমিতি সদস্য হিসেবে দায়িত্ব পালন করবেন। প্রশ্ন এটি যে শ্রী গণেশ সিং দ্বারা উত্থাপন করা প্রস্তাব এই সভা সুপারিশ করছে। প্রশ্ন এটি যে শ্রী গণেশ সিং দ্বারা উত্থাপন করা প্রস্তাবগুলিকে স্বীকৃত করা যায়। যে সদস্যের পক্ষে তারা হ্যাঁ বলুন, যে সদস্যরা বিরোধিতা করেছে তারা না বলুন। আমার বিচার এর নির্ণয় যারা হ্যাঁ বলেছে তার পক্ষে হয়েছে, তাদের পক্ষে প্রস্তাবটি স্বীকৃত করা হলো। আইটেম নাম্বার 15 শ্রী গণেশ সিং, আপনি বলুন। অধ্যক্ষ মহাশয়, এই সভা রাজ্যসভার থেকে সুপারিশ করে যে রাজ্যসভার প্রথম অধিবেশন থেকে শুরু করে 1 বছরের মেয়াদে অন্যান্য কল্যাণ সংক্রান্ত সমিতির সাথে যুক্ত হওয়ার জন্য রাজ্যসভা সদস্যদের মধ্যে থেকে 10 জন সদস্য নির্বাচিত করতে রাজ্যসভা সম্মত হয় এবং সমিতিতে নির্বাচিত সদস্যদের নাম এই সদনে জানায়। ধন্যবাদ। প্রশ্ন এটি শ্রী গণেশ সিং দ্বারা প্রস্তুত প্রস্তাবকে স্বীকৃত করা হোক। যে সদস্যের পক্ষে তারা হ্যাঁ বলুন, যে সদস্যরা এর বিপক্ষে তারা না বলুন। আমার বিচার নির্ণয় যারা হ্যাঁ বলেছে তাদের পক্ষে হয়েছে, অর্থাৎ প্রস্তাবটি স্বীকৃত হলো।
इसलिए मैं अपील करता हूं कि सरकार चर्चा के लिए रेडी है। आप लोग आ जाइए चर्चा के लिए, जो भी बोलना है खुल के मैदान में चर्चा करेंगे। ये हंगामा करने से कुछ नहीं होता है। चर्चा करना है तो आप लोग आ जाइए। सरकार को अपना दम लेकर के आप लोग चर्चा कीजिए, हम वेलकम करते हैं। हंगामा मत कीजिए, मैं अपील करना चाहता हूँ।
अभी माननीय संसदीय कार्य मंत्री जी ने, मैं सभी दल के नेताओं से अपील करता हूं कि संसदीय कार्य मंत्री जी ने जीरो आवर आपका है, ये बैलेट में आपका आया है। बेनी बेनहन का जीरो आवर है, बेनी बेनहन का जीरो आवर आप बोलना नहीं चाहते, आप बोलना चाहते हैं तो आज जीरो आवर में माननीय जो विपक्ष के सदस्य हैं उनके भी हैं। आप औजला साहब अपने साथियों को बोलने दें। जो विषय आपके दल के द्वारा उठाया जाना है वो संसदीय कार्य मंत्री जी, संसदीय कार्य मंत्री जी ने कहा है। मेरी बात सुन ले, आप एक बार आप अपनी सीट पे जाएं, अपनी सीट पे जाएं, आप अपनी सीट पे जाएं। मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, एक बार मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आप लोग अपनी सीट पे जाएं। क्वेश्चन आवर में स्पीकर साहब ने कहा था कि हम सभी विषयों पे सरकार जवाब देना चाहती है, तो अगर हम इस सदन को चलाना चाहते हैं, इस सदन को चलाना चाहते हैं, कृपया अपना स्थान ले लें। माननीय रक्षा मंत्री जी, रक्षा मंत्री nothing will go on record except only रक्षा मंत्री।
सदन के सभी सम्मानित सदस्यों को मैं आपको कहना चाहता हूं, रक्षा से संबंधित जिस विषय पर वो चर्चा चाहते हैं, जितनी भी बड़ी चर्चा चाहते हैं, कितने घंटे की भी चर्चा चाहते हैं, जैसा भी आपके द्वारा अथवा स्पीकर महोदय के द्वारा तय किया जाएगा उसके तहत हम चर्चा करने के लिए पूरी तरह से तैयार हैं।
जब माननीय रक्षा मंत्री जी कह रहे हैं, माननीय संसदीय कार्य मंत्री जी ने कहा, अब माननीय रक्षा मंत्री जी ने कहा कि कोई भी विषय हो सरकार उस विषय पे चर्चा करने के लिए तैयार है। सरकार आपके द्वारा उठाए गए विषयों पर जवाब देने के लिए तैयार है। औजला जी, आपके द्वारा जो भी आखिर कोई विषय आप बिजनेस एडवाइजरी कमेटी में लाएंगे, मैं आपसे अपील करूंगा, लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन से अपील करूंगा, राहुल गांधी से अपील करूंगा कि आप कृपया, जब जीरो आवर है और आज बिजनेस एडवाइजरी कमेटी की बैठक है, जो विषय भी आप चाहते हैं वो बिजनेस एडवाइजरी कमेटी में रखा जाएगा। महत्वपूर्ण दिन है, आप इसको चलने नहीं देना चाहते हैं, इसलिए मैं सभा की कार्रवाई 2 बजे तक के लिए स्थगित करता हूं। धन्यवाद। माननीय सदस्यगण, माननीय अध्यक्ष जी को कई माननीय सदस्यों द्वारा कुछ काइंडली लिसन में कई विषयों पर स्थगन प्रस्ताव की। आई एम जस्ट रेजिंग योर कंसर्न मिस्टर गौरव गोगोई जी। आई एम जस्ट काइंडली यू शुड हैव पेशेंस, काइंडली लिसन मी। आई एम जस्ट रेजिंग योर कंसर्न। कुछ विषयों पर स्थगन प्रस्ताव की सूचनाएं प्राप्त हुई हैं। माननीय अध्यक्ष जी ने स्थगन प्रस्ताव की किसी भी सूचना के लिए अनुमति प्रदान नहीं की है। अब मैं आपसे अपेक्षा करूंगा कि सदन पटल पे जो प्रपत्र रखे जाने वाले आइटम नंबर 3 श्री गजेंद्र सिंह शेखावत जी, आइटम नंबर 3 मेघवाल जी। अभी मैं आपको समय दूंगा।
Honorable Chairperson, sir, with your kind permission, I rise to lay the papers on the table of the House pertaining to the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs as mentioned against my name at serial number 4 in today's list of the business. Thank you.
आइटम नंबर 5 श्री, अभी मैं आपको समय दूंगा।
Honorable Chairperson, sir, with your kind permission, I rise to lay the papers on the table of the House pertaining to the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs as mentioned against my name at serial number 4 in today's list of the business. Thank you.
आइटम नंबर 5 श्री अर्जुन राम मेघवाल जी।
and emotional stability of the pilots are stable and fit to fly after they complete their 1,000 hours of flight. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, like I said, after the incident itself, aircraft investigation bureau, they are running the investigative process into finding out how and why the incident happened. And on the other side, overlooking in a holistic approach on the safety measures and what can be done further. Because not only within the country, we are also trying to study other countries across the world where there might be better safety measures in their own countries. So we have also formed a high-level committee under the chairmanship of Home Secretary, and all important people from the aviation are also participating in it. And they are calling people from multiple sectors who are necessary to give more suggestions regarding this. And it is an ongoing process, sir. It was formed right after the incident, and it has got a timeline of 3 months so that they can have multiple meetings within this. And the question which has been put up by the honorable member is also discussed within that committee, and we are all hoping that they come up with some good measures. We already have very robust safety mechanism in the country. We all have to be aware of this process, that it is not that something extravagant or something outside the box is required for the country. We have a very good safety mechanism. Today, if you look at the numbers, today domestically there are 2,909 departures that are happening in the country. 2,909. And internationally, if you look, 624. So overall, the number of departures that are happening every day from the country is 3,500. And around 5 lakh passengers are traveling every day by air. Even today, these are numbers that I have taken from today. So 5 lakh passengers are traveling safely every day. 3,500 flights are taking off every day from the country. So we have a very good process, but we are not stopping there. We want things to be brought down to zero in terms of incidents or anything. That is the process that we have. That is the integrity that we have, and that is the target that we have. So we are being more open now to the suggestions that are coming into our side, and we are looking at the international process also, and some of the countries where they feel, because ICAO, which is the International Civil Aviation Organization, always has a third eye on all the countries which are running operations, which are having these civil aviation networks, because civil aviation is not a thing where it is just within the country. It is not limited within the country. There are airlines from our country which are registered in India going into other countries and picking up and traveling passengers of other countries also. And likewise, other countries, airlines are coming into our country and they are picking up our passengers. So this is a global thing. And all the countries which are having these civil aviation departments or ministries or sectors, they all have to comply with the Civil Aviation Organization, International Civil Aviation Organization protocols. And we have been very committed to maintain those protocols. And we have a very effective score of 85 in the International Civil Aviation Organization safety score. And there are other countries, and you have to imagine the numbers that India has. We have more than 160 airports in the country. And I've given you the number of passengers that are traveling every day. In other countries, you might say that New Zealand or UAE or this thing, how many airports they have? 1, 2, 3? And we are operating at such a vast scale. And that is not like an excuse I'm putting, but that is the kind of growth that we have seen in the country, and the kind of growth we are trying to maintain by also having a 100% safe and secure civil aviation network.
Dr. Fauzia Khan.
Sir, I would like to ask the Honorable Minister that a Boeing B7878 aircraft VTANW was involved in an air turnback incident due to in-flight shutdown of engine 1 of flight number AI131 during climb on the 4th of August 23. Sir, from the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport, Mumbai to Heathrow on the 4th of August, this flight was leaving. As per the incident report of DGCA, an HPC stage 10 blade went missing due to improper installation of locking lugs. That made dust accumulate in the left-hand engine, leading to the engine's surge and subsequent engine shutdown. Sir, an RTI...
Be brief.
That's brief only. Sir, an RTI query to the DGCA has revealed that 65 in-flight engine shutdown incidents occurred between 2020 and 2025. So that's quite a large number. In that regard, what specific measures will the government take, as you spoke about such a large number of operations? So, and we have very advanced technology as well. So in order to have a quick before flight inspection
Thank
of
you.
engine and
Thank
exhaust
you.
systems,
Thank
what
you.
measures will the government adopt?
Thank you.
Sir, in terms of safety, I have to also tell that the DGCA has inspections which are planned surveillance, ramp inspections of both the domestic and the foreign sector, spot checks and night surveillance. And this is done through an annual surveillance and safety plan that the DGCA prepares. And based on the regular checking that happens, they have a overlooking safety audit also that is happening all over the country. And they keep monitoring each and every plane. They keep monitoring each and every airport and all the safety measures that are being listed. And everything is very thoroughly monitored. And whenever these kind of incidents happen, let us say there is an in-flight, some engine malfunction that has happened. And these, you have pointed out to one specific aircraft where there seems to be a one specific issue. But there are multiple kinds of issues that can happen. Some may be due to the weather, or some might be due to bird heads that happen. So there are multiple unpredictable and weather-related issues also that are there. Everything is properly taken into account. But for that, to ensure that the operations are still safe, even if it is mid-flight journey or on the ground, any incident that is happening, there is a thorough protocol. And it is not that we have invented the protocol or we have invented the safety process. There is a process that the original equipment manufacturer, suppose the Boeing is making the plane, Boeing itself has to list out what all safety measures that has to be done. And on top of that, the FAA, which is the state regulator of that country, it also goes through a process of seeing the design, the maintenance and manufacture. It comes out with the process. Then there is the International Civil Aviation Organization, which overlooks all this, and it comes out with the process. And once that plane is coming back to our country, our state regulator, which is the DGCA, it goes through all these processes, and if mandatory, add some more processes from its side, so that every single flight before it takes off goes through a specific maintenance based on the line maintenance, base maintenance, engine maintenance. Everything is properly checked from the pilot also. Before taking off, pilot also on ground, he goes around the aircraft and checks all the things. Aircraft maintenance engineer also does another checking. After robust checking and properly jotting down what is happening with the aircraft, only then looking at the rules and procedures, if the aircraft is good for taking off at the time, only then it is supposed to be taken off. So all the processes are thoroughly listed, and we, on behalf of the ministry and from the regulator DGCA, we ensure that there is no negligence and there is no incompetence on any of the processes, and everything is very thoroughly monitored. And if anything occurs also, and if there is anything which occurs due to negligence, then we take serious action on both the operator and any necessary person, and we impose penalties, suspensions. All the process of enforcement is also duly listed.
Thank you. Last supplementary on this question. Mani Satnam Singh Sandhu.
So my question is about the people who were unlucky, who were unfortunate and who got killed in the accident. Those who got killed, nothing can be compensated for that, but something can be done for the families who were there, next of kin. Compensation has been announced for next of kin, but medical students were also killed. Medical college students, they were having meals in their hostel. My question is about them, whether compensation has been provided, whether their families who are also in trauma, any psychological help is being attempted. Thank you.
Sir, first of all, I'd like to, through this house, also offer my condolences to the families of both the passengers of who were traveling in the plane, the crew and the passengers, and also the students, the families of both the students also. And this has been our idea right from the time the incident took place, that we are not going to differentiate between the victims, saying that, Acha, these are the people who have traveled in the plane and these are the other ones who have got affected or succumbed to outside injuries outside the plane. And all the support that is being extended to the victims of the families inside the plane, the same assistance is being extended to all the families of the people, students who have died outside also, sir. And the compensation also equally, they have also been taken into account, and they are being provided the compensation and the necessary support for the future also. Much of this, the responsibility has been taken by Air India, and combinedly, all the people, both in flight and off, everyone is being taken care of, both from the family side, and all the compensation is being equal. And this, not only in terms of compensation definitely equal, but in terms of assistance also that we are trying to provide from the government side, there is no difference. We are keeping, both are being taken into account in the same process.
Question number 3, Srimati Rekha Sharma ji. Manni Mantri ji.
Honorable Minister, please.
Pehla supplementary.
First supplementary now.
Sir, through you, I would like to ask Honorable Minister, sir, whether the government has undertaken specific initiatives to promote digital upgradation and adoption of emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence among MSMEs in Haryana to enhance productivity and competitiveness.
Manni Mantri ji.
Honorable Minister, please. Honorable Deputy Chairman, sir. Basically, sir, as far as Haryana is concerned, we have done things there. AI integration and leveraging, we have been working for, and in many ways we have facilitated it also. India AI mission also is there, under which we do it in 7 parts. We do it, and India AI capacity and details are there. What is to be done, time it will take. India AI foundation models is the second. Under that also we have issues. Then AI pose. Fourth is AI application development work initiatives, and fifth is India IA future skills, and sixth is India IA startup financing, and seventh is safe and trusted IC. So under these programs we are doing things for development of technology in Haryana. Whatever in this regard needs to be done, we are at it. And not only that, we have gone ahead. So many other things are there. Department of Technology and in communications, we have used things. Telecommunications is a partner there. And there are other agencies also. We have connected agencies so that cyber crime can be prevented. So we have put all this to use in Haryana. Second supplementary, Rekha ji, Honorable Member.
Honorable Minister, sir, whether any financial incentives, capacity building programs or support mechanism have been introduced to facilitate this tech transition for MSMEs, and how is Ministry assessing the impact of effectiveness of these initiatives, particularly in terms of digital adoption and improved business outcome?
Mani Mantri.
Honorable Minister, please. Sir, Haryana government has gone in for digitalization and technology upgradation, and we have put in place measures. And first is Padma, is a program to assist in development of MSME, and holistic support we are providing for MSME in infrastructure and in branding also. And we give financial support also. 1,000 crore rupees we have put in there. And second is SSN on technology acquisition scheme, and we have put in our assistance. New and patented technology enhancement has to be there. It is on demand basis. Whatever demand comes, we go accordingly. And approximately 50 lakh people, 75% of them have got subsidy also. They are covered. And third is Haryana Rural Industry Development Scheme, and there also industrial development in rural areas, in backward areas we are taking up. We are enhancing it now. And third is mini cluster development scheme, under which we have given 2 crore assistance to people, and 69,000 also have got it, and we have enhanced it. And government is taking note of other schemes also. So many schemes are there under which we have done work.
I have a very long list with me, and if the honorable member wishes, I can send the same to her. And there are various other initiatives like Uddam portal, and then we have MSME Samadhan, MSME Sambandh is also there, and MSME ODR is there, and through these schemes we facilitate them, and under these schemes funds have also been earmarked. Honorable Mahua Maji ji. Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. Sir, my question relates to Jharkhand. In Jharkhand, human trafficking was at very high some years ago, and the current government is rescuing the women who are the victim of human trafficking, and for them various schemes have also been launched. The World Bank has also appreciated the Johar scheme. Sir, I would like to know from the Honorable Minister that in order to promote Jharkhand, what kind of AI initiatives are being taken by MSME Ministry? So the question especially relates to Haryana. Therefore, I have all the information pertaining to Haryana, and with regard to Haryana, I can give you all the details that in all the technical institutions we have special provision for women, and similarly, if the question relates to Jharkhand, I can give the information to her also. You please inform the honorable member. Question number 3.
Question number 3 here, sir.
Sir, must be
Please.
question number.
It's 3rd. I can show you. Please.
Just if somebody.
Please take it. Mania Kiran Chaudhary.
I would like to ask the Honourable Minister that has the government collaborated with any institutions or industrial bodies in Haryana such as NIFTM Kundli or MSME D Kandal to facilitate digital skill training for small enterprises, and also if there is any plan to set up a dedicated technology facilitation center or center of excellence for digital MSMEs in Haryana.
Thank you.
So, for such activities, we are running tools room in all these states, including Haryana. As far as Haryana is concerned, we have given tools room and technology center, and I have the detail of the same. We have an institute of tools room in Aurangabad, then we have Institute of Design and Engineering. Similarly, we have an institute in Bhubaneswar. We have Indo-Danish tool room in DTR Jamshedpur. Similarly, we have set up various centers for promotion of this technology, and as regards common facilitation center, we have provided such facilities at 5 places, and if the location of the project has been given, let me tell you that we have a footwear institute in Bahadurpur. Then on this has been given since 3rd December 2012, and the project cost is about 15,908 crore rupees, and the grant by Government of India is about 916 crore. We have a printing cluster in Karnal also, sir. It will take some time to provide the detail, but I have the detail with me, and I can give her all the details. And as I have spoken about clusters, we have one cluster, food cluster in Bahadurgarh, then we have printing cluster, then we have another cluster in Yamunanagar, then we have plywood cluster in Yamunanagar.
when these clusters have been started, all this information has been indicated in this. And as far as the State Technology Center of Haryana is concerned, I have already informed the House that we have taken initiatives for setting up a technology cluster in Rohtak, and very soon we would be able to complete that. So the country is, we have one country. Sir, I would like to speak about MSME.
Lakhs of people are depending upon MSMEs. However, they are struggling to get a decent income from the sector. Lack of the proper support from the government will create various problems in front of them. So my question is, how much is the total allocated amount as a union government subsidy to the sector?
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, in a way, MSME has three organs. We have micro, medium, and small sectors, and we are especially taking two measures. First, we have created a portal, and that portal is known as Uddam Portal and Uddam Assist Portal. As far as providing more funds to it, I would like to inform the House that we have given employment to about 28 crore people. Therefore, I would like to say that with regard to the Prime Minister, it is often said that the Honorable Prime Minister only makes promises. I would like to inform the House through you, sir, that today we have provided employment to about 34 crore people through MSME, and that is not a minor achievement. And as far as the funds provided by the center is concerned, sir, we provide funds to small industries through PM Vishwakarma scheme, and the people who are indulging in minor industries, they have been provided support through PM Vishwakarma, and we have also provided funds under that scheme. There is no shortage of fund, and it is not possible to provide all the details here in this House, and if it is possible, I can send the details to the Honorable Member later on. Honorable Chadha ji did not take his supplementary. Now I am coming to question number 4, Manoj Kumar Jha ji. Honorable Minister. Sir, I have not yet asked my question. First, I will complete the formality and then I will give you the chance. Sir, thank you. I was a bit worried that I might lose my time. We have sufficient time. Please ask the first supplementary. Honorable Deputy Chairman, sir, through you, I would like to know from the Honorable Minister. I was today seeing that all the honorable members, they have expressed their concern on this issue, and that is a concern voiced by the entire country. So a report has been leaked, and in the television reports, pilots, they are turned into villains, and they will not come on the television and they will speak about their role. Sir, my first supplementary is about the fact that when the US Federal Administration in 2018 and UK Civil Aviation Authority, they have already issued advisories regarding fuel switch system. And recently in the Boeing 787 aircraft, you have made it mandatory that the safety security mechanism has to be checked.
2018, since 2018, in 2024, why does it take a crash of this nature to do what should have been done in a routine way? Thank you.
Sir, your question also has the answer. In a routine way, all these checks are already done. When there is a directive that is issued, then there is a special check that is done. But in terms of all the equipment that is there, according to the protocol that is listed, all the checks are thoroughly done. It is not that only when they say that this has to be checked, there is a special check that is done. All the fuel switches, all the cockpit, all the tires, everything get checked very robustly, very regularly. That is why we have a very tough process. But taking an advance, like you said, we wanted to be more thorough. All checking has been duly happening from that time. And what you have mentioned, what the FAA has done also, there are two types of directives. That is, one is the AD, which is the Airworthiness Directive, which is a mandatory, that all the other state regulators, they all follow. But what you have mentioned right now is a special Airworthiness Information Bulletin, which is not a mandatory thing. Like you said, if necessary, then the state regulator can do it. But at that point of time, the regulator also took a call that this is not a mandatory thing, and we, in our process of ensuring safety, we have a very good, robust process. So there is not a special check that is required because it was not a mandatory thing that was advised. But after the report has come, we have taken that also into cognizance to ensure that there is further, because like you said, these reports that have come. But I can show you 150 reports where every possible angle that the report can be, everything is already listed. Koi bhi agar report aa jata to
if there is any report, you could always have told.
Right from the Western media to everyone, so that you can't just point out to one, say that this has been leaked. Because all the reports, I have 10 different angles which are written, which are now not coming out, not being discussed, because they are not touching this topic. But had it touched another topic, another report would have come, ki isne already ye likha hai. So this has been right, because of the interest that has been there. This has been going on right from day one itself, multiple theories, multiple angles, multiple stories. That is why I have once again, it's an appeal made by the AIB, through myself also, I'll make it again to the House, and through you to the larger section of the country also, is to maintain patience until the final report comes out. And we want the truth to be coming out, and we have to give that much space for our AIB also to work. And that is what I request.
Second supplementary, Mani Jhaji.
Shukriya.
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. When I said that you already had these reports and advisories with you, and he told me that my question itself has the answer, and
an unfortunate irony, not a plain statement. Having said that, thoda background.
Sir, I was going into a background.
All of you, my friends here, that the duopoly, this Airbus, Boeing, we are aware at the global scale. Let's not get into that. What is important? The in-house mechanism, nearly 50% of sanction posts in DGCA are vacant. Doesn't it affect DGCA's capacity? Particularly, I repeat, particularly when during the search, during the investigation, many newspapers reported this, that why such anomalies, aisi visangatiyan.
These anomalies only come out when we have a tragic accident, and only then we spring into action.
Been created because it was a request from the ministry. Now with the growth that we have seen in civil aviation, we wanted more people within the DGCA. And these posts have been posts have been created in the last 2 years only. And the process, right, it's not that when you say that why are they vacant, it is not that we have stopped from recruiting. Right from the day they were created, we have started the process. It is a continuous process. It has to go through various cycles of recruitment also. And the only thing that I wanted to mention, so that everyone knows a little bit about what is happening in this recruitment, is that this is a very specific pool of people that we are trying to recruit. It is not that we have extensive pool of people. These are subject matter experts, especially in aviation. We are trying to pick up senior people that we are trying to pick up, and who have a demand internationally and in other wings also. And we have a lot of people coming in from Air Force, and they have their own preferences also. So there is a limited pool that we are trying to work with, and we have done every single, in fact, we have put in more effort to do this. That is why I have also mentioned that in the last year, 103 posts which have been recruited was the highest ever. Because we wanted to speed up the process, we wanted to ensure that DGCA the posts that are created is well equipped and it is full of the people that have to be recruited and no vacancies. It is an ongoing process. This year we are committed to take in 190 more. And also in the future, all the posts are being worked out in such a way that no vacancies, the situation of no vacancies does not arise.
For supplementary, Mani Sanjay Singh, not present. Mani Sri Raghav Chadha.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, India's civil aviation sector is booming, no doubt. But it appears that the regulator, the DGCA, which is the backbone of the sector, is cracking up under pressure. I say this because it is understaffed, it is underfunded, and it lacks autonomy. Sir, Parliamentary Standing Committee की report बताती है कि
The report of the Parliamentary Standing Committee tells us that in 2024, in technical posts, I am not talking about overall vacancies, there were vacancies of 55% in technical posts. And what is their role? Their role is air safety inspection, pilot licensing, aircraft maintenance, and airworthiness. So this is not shortage. This is really, this is in fact a crisis. Sir, I'm coming to the question.
skies. तो मेरा माननीय मंत्री.
Therefore, I would like to know from the Honorable Minister through you, sir, that first, DGCA, then we have SEBI and TRI. On the similar lines, we cannot convert DGCA into a statutory body, and by what time technical vacancies will be filled up?
That the DGCA is not under any kind of pressure. It is operating with utmost seriousness, professionalism, and all the requirements that are there that actually strengthens it according to the International Civil Aviation Protocol. At this moment that you're seeing, I've already explained it in a couple of questions also, the situation is that the posts were just recently created. And like you said, when it comes to the technical posts, you need that right technical capabilities people only to be sitting in those posts. And when you look at that kind of experience, that kind of situation, then obviously the pool which is limited makes it much more difficult to engage these people. And these are people who are having to regulate the safety, which is of the prime most importance. The whole fundamental pillar for the growth of our civil aviation sector has been the safety and security of the people and the operations. So keeping that intact, the process itself has so much technical this thing that it gets a little difficult, but we have been trying with the UPSC and other people also to engage the right people so that the timelines which takes for it to engage these people gets reduced. And Honorable Member has also talked about the budget. We have seen in the last 1 year also the 10% increase in the budget is there, and accordingly whenever required, definitely your suggestions have been noted, and whatever best can be done to assist DGCA to be more powerful and more engaging in terms of ensuring the safety, we will be doing it from our side.
Maniya Priyanka ji.
Thank you so much, Honorable Chairman, sir. Sir, there comes a moment in time, when we keep our politics aside, and this particular air crash gave us that moment for even civil aviation to understand the challenges and the loopholes that exist. Sir, my question is very specific, which I've written to the Honorable Minister about, that he told us to be patient with the final report. We were absolutely patient with the interim report too. But why is it that the report was released to the Indian people at 2 a.m. in the morning, and there was no briefing done with regards to the AAIB report? Sir, just 1 second, a question related to the same thing. Pilots have raised their concern that there is no aviation expert who is sitting on that AAIB panel. Why is that so? If Honorable Minister could address that, I'd be grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sir, I'll address the second part first, where it says that no aviation experts have been there. It is not true. There are two subject matter experts in terms of pilots who have been engaged within the investigation team. And likewise, other engineers and all from the industry also have been engaged. And the International Civil Aviation Organization observer also from the UN, where a lot of articles were there that he was rejected and all. So baseless articles have come up at the time, but everyone who was supposed to be in the investigation team, they have all been there. In fact, pilots have also been there. So that addresses the second part. And also regarding the report releasing, it was entirely up to the AIB. It was up to the AIB to finish the report and to release the report. And it's not that when they finished, then they uploaded it. it is according to their this thing. I don't think there was very specific reason of why it has been released in the night or in the morning. It was the report which was supposed to be released, and it was released at that time.
Dr. John Britas.
Specific shortage of time. So after the Kozhikode air crash, the Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, AIB, has set up a flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder lab, incurring a cost of 879 lakhs. Is it a fact that the investigation, even after that, the investigation is being conducted by AIB lab, or has the Indian government sought any assistance from a foreign country?
Thank you, Manya Mantri.
Sir, I have mentioned in the answer of the first question that this is the first time the FDR, the CVR has been decoded in the country, and how we have done it and why we are saying that we have done it is exactly because we have started the lab which could be able to do it here in India itself. And the money which was there has been put in to establish this lab.
It's now,
and because of the lab itself, we were able to do it in the country.
The House stands
in-house,
indigenously. The House stands adjourned to meet at 2 p.m.
माननीय सभासदों, माननीय सभापति महोदया जी,
মাননীয় সদস্যসকল, নিয়ম 377 অধীনত বিষয়সমূহক সভাৰ মৰ্যাদা ৰাখিবলৈ অধ্যক্ষৰ জৰিয়তে কোৱাৰ ঘোষণা মাননীয় সদস্যসকল, যিয়ে আজি নিয়ম 377 অধীনত যিসমূহ বিষয় উত্থাপন কৰিবলৈ অনুমতি দিয়া হৈছে তেওঁলোকে ব্যক্তিগতভাৱে 20 মিনিটৰ ভিতৰত নিজৰ অনুমতি তেওঁলোকে সভাৰ মৰ্যাদাত উপস্থাপন কৰিব পাৰিব। মাননীয় সদস্যসকল, মই আপোনালোক সকলোকে অনুৰোধ কৰিছোঁ সদনক চলিবলৈ দিয়ক। চৰকাৰে আলোচনা বিচাৰিছে। মাননীয় সদস্যসকল, অনুগ্ৰহ কৰি নিজৰ নিজৰ আসন গ্ৰহণ কৰক। এতিয়া মাননীয় প্ৰতিৰক্ষা মন্ত্ৰীও কৈছিল যে সদনে আলোচনা কৰিব বিচাৰিছে। সংসদীয় কাৰ্যমন্ত্ৰীও কৈছে যে আপোনালোকে সকলোৱে আলোচনা কৰক। সমগ্ৰ দেশে ভাৰতৰ জনসাধাৰণে সকলোখিনি দেখা পাই আছে। আপোনালোক সকলোকে অনুৰোধ কৰিছোঁ যে সদনক চলিবলৈ দিয়ক। মাননীয় সদস্যসকল, সভাৰ কাৰ্য ব্যৱস্থা 4টা বজালৈকে স্থগিত কৰা হৈছে।